Hi, Hen. What's up? Mm.
Oh my God, only you and me here.
Yay! Only the pair of us. You guys
I
went to
thought,
party last night.
oh,
You guys enjoyed the day last night. And you forgot that we have class today. Some of us are still sleeping.
open your camera. Let's see.
Ah. Let me, I don't have light yet. Let me turn on my light.
Oh my God.
Let me turn on my light. I don't have light yet. Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought today no class. I missed the
Yeah,
day.
what's up? I'm here live. What's up?
How
What's
are
up?
you? How are you?
Good. I'm good. Very good. I saw what you gave them yesterday, last night. That was epic. I would have won. I would have won the competition. I love Pepper so much. But I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I was not chanced. I wasn't there. I wasn't chanced. So how are you?
It's good.
I had you came
Good.
with your husband.
Pardon?
I had you came with your husband.
Yeah, I came with my husband. He
Wow.
he
He's
he hosts
handsome.
the.
He's handsome.
That's why I married him.
Oh, that's why you married him? Because he's handsome? Hey. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
he he the real MBA, he the real one.
Oh, he's the real MBA. So you are the mini one. That's
I'm
good.
still learning. I'm still learning. But
Wow.
he the one run the company, so I just support and I helping only. But he love hot sauce. He do all the thing. This is his idea, so I just steal it.
Okay, okay, okay. That means he should employ me.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let you eat spicy?
Yes. I love spicy food.
You, and then on our team need to be a runner too.
Okay, okay.
That for healthy life. It's like for your healthy life because we produce the healthy sauce, the healthy food. So we
Okay.
want all our employee, even all the founder. We Hi, good morning, Daniel.
Hello, Hen. This is the hot sauce king.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would have won if I was there.
And he has the devil's taste buds. I just represented, you know.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I
How are you
just
today?
wonder, like after become the champion, after the night, what happened,
Yeah,
champion?
I was tired. I stayed late. I almost to the end of the party, so I had to
Oh.
leave. Before 10 p.m., they were still there.
Mm.
So it was quite late. So I had to just leave. I got home, was tired, and I was still up till like 3 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah, I was still up to like 3 a.m. So I just slept more quite some hours ago, and the class is now. So
Hey,
yeah,
how about
that's it.
Tom? Tom, where are you?
But I can find him. Is it in here?
Yeah, he in already. Tom in there.
Where's
He
Tom?
sing.
Tom.
He sang last night very well.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did.
Yeah, Tom, turn on
I
your
make a
camera.
video. I make a video of Tom and I send to my daughter. So
Already?
Oh,
she say, "Wow, he very good singer."
See, that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
Uh, Tom, Elias is there too. Elias.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, Budi, what's up?
Hi, Alice.
Yo, how I'm doing,
Had
guys?
fun last night.
Yeah,
Oh,
Elias
they
was
they had
It's
a
pretty good.
party.
Yeah,
Elias was the
I
life of the party.
try love and spice from
Elias,
Whoa,
Elias was the life of the party.
whoa, I missed a lot.
yeah.
We
It's
have the guns,
spice.
spicy guns.
Oh, spicy gang.
Spicy man.
Spicy.
I have a video
That's
of him like he's the winner, you know. Let us send a photo for you guys see.
See? See? Can you see this?
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he won it.
I am the king.
everyone, please call your friend to the class because I think the very lucky that we invite another guest speaker and he said yes at the last minute. So we will have another guest speaker today. So I want the class to be, like fully attendant. Otherwise, he will see that our class is lazy. So please call your friend to get into the class, prepare, and then turn on the camera. I asked him to join in at night, so I'm preparing him a bit.
Okay.
We will
Okay.
do the presentation after talking with him, which is 9:45. So 9:45 we move to our normal class. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lecturer. Elias, what's up?
Everybody telling you have a guest speaker. Let me call Loki.
Elias, what's up?
Yeah.
What
Me?
did you present at the party last night?
You know, she came to the party like a business woman. Very cool. Shake hand, say hi, I will
Wow.
try your product.
Yeah.
It's not the
That's
gang. It's not the gang like like all the
Oh,
one, like
he's not he's not a gang like Mr. Daniel and
Yeah.
Mr. Lottie and Mr. Tete Jr.
My husband
Sure.
was there and he say like, oh, that's a business woman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So how you guys doing? Is it gonna be a lovely weekend? Or is already a lovely weekend?
Samuel, did you read
Yeah.
my new idea for the another prepare for the new another business, not love and spy, the one the new I just sent?
Yes,
How
I saw
upon?
it. I saw it. I read it.
I need you guys help me to, it's very new to me for PowerPoint. I do still very bad, not very good, like, the color and the thing. So help me out to fit how to do.
Okay, me and
And
Mr. Emmanuel will look into it. We'll get back.
yeah, and just question me so I can get better, so we all can learn.
It's all right. There's no problem. That's why we have the group. So we'll do one or two. Okay.
Alice, I get a new idea because Love and Spy spend a lot of money for advertising. So I'm going to open another company like called Gallop Media that to advertising for all the startup cheaper price and focus make the startup can connect with the customer, and we do like a challenge show like last night. So fun and viral video. That's how the new company media we doing.
Yeah. Like we have like a new way to advertise.
Yeah, you're right.
Use
Yeah.
from social media. Like
Yeah. Something like
Yeah,
that.
we'll be like a crew.
it's like digital
Like
marketing.
a crew. Yeah.
It's It's in US. They have very good show, very expensive show too. Like they viral on the YouTube. If you see in the US, they have hot one. So all the celebs will go eat the spicy food and talk about life and things. People just watch and viral. It's a very good trend. So
Yeah.
we are the first one, the hottest in Vietnam now. We already beat the competitor. So I'm thinking like if we get the media company, then we will viral for that, and then whoever partner with us, they can advertise on our show. So they can sponsor. We can get the money from the sponsor, get the money from YouTube, get the money from selling the selling on the product they have.
Yeah,
That
that's a nice
also,
plan. It's a nice plan.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah, I
very
get
Will
it.
nice
you
I
idea.
get it.
It's
will you
really nice.
invest for that? Oh, that's nice. But think about that.
Yeah,
You can be my partner for that.
I will think
Yeah,
about it. It's a good
we'll help
plan.
you out.
Yeah, we'll have.
Can be yours too,
All
because I'm looking for
Olaju.
the. Hmm?
Yeah, Mrs. Hen, you've spoken very well, and I promise you that we'll support you in any way we can, both the marketing, the advertisements, the show, like a playlist to make it go viral on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook as well. So we'll have to discuss about it and take the necessary steps to make it go
Yeah.
viral. Okay?
Wow. Thank
Good.
you. Thank you.
Welcome.
We should have another meeting now. So right now we have
I'll,
already the studio
yeah, yeah.
and the camera and all the system for media. It's
Okay,
still very
that's a
new.
good step.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah. I think that's a good investment for that.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you guys invest only the time and your passion, your love in that, then we can work on that.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think it
Oh,
will.
we have new one. We have Hanson, Lucky, Olajolo,
Mrs. Olajolo.
Batai,
Even Mrs. Oh, please, big.
Oh,
Oluwajoy,
oh,
Yin Sola.
Oh, not
yay.
bad.
Not bad, yes. Olu, were you at the
Please.
party last night?
Oluwa,
Olajolo.
No. I'm still back in
Where were
Nigeria.
you? Where were you?
Nigeria. In Nigeria, working my ass off.
Whoa. Whoa. The next party will be in Nigeria. Don't worry.
Oh, how?
Beginning of the year, we will do it in Nigeria. You will
Is it
invite all the SBS Mini Global MBA to Nigeria so that they will
no
have
problem?
experience how Nigeria looks like.
No
Those
problem.
from Myanmar, those from Vietnam, those from Singapore, all over the world. You will invite us to Nigeria. We that are from Ghana will come to Nigeria and have experience.
No problem at all.
Hey,
I'll
we will
do that.
support you in the way we can.
Thank you.
Mm.
How you
So,
doing,
how is
Mr.
Nigeria
Sir?
today?
It's still like 2 a.m., so it's fine, I guess.
Wow, it's true, it's true.
I've
You're
been to Nigeria for my friend wedding last time. Abuja. Abuja.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Abuja.
Ah.
That's nice.
But her hometown, I have to fly from Abuja, another flight, and then took bus.
Yeah,
Spend
that
half
was
day
from where to where?
He doesn't know.
there.
Mrs. Hen,
Yeah, I don't.
you use bus from where to where when you went to Abuja?
I will ask her again what her hometown name. That like near the I will ask.
Olajolo, I haven't seen you yesterday party.
Oh,
Did you?
yes. Okay, so I'm not yet
She's
invested. I'm
abroad.
still in Nigeria.
Oh,
She's in abroad. She's in abroad.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, you would have loved to see her.
Yeah.
Elias, you would have loved to
Yes,
see her. Yeah.
of course.
Likewise, me. I would have loved to see her. Ola Jolo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Don't worry,
yeah.
I'll see you all virtually.
Yeah.
Okay. So Elias and the both enjoyed their party last night.
Yeah.
As
I
if
did
that
Yeah.
is
try.
their party.
I
It's
saw
their party.
pictures and videos, and I'm like, wow, I'm jealous.
Same here. Same here. Me, I missed out. I couldn't go.
Come on, where was you, Samuel?
I was sleeping on my bed
Yeah.
Oh,
with some roses around.
Haven't seen you
Roses.
too, right? Samuel.
Yeah, I didn't come around. I didn't come around.
Yeah.
I was a bit busy. At some point when I wanted coming, the rain came. The rain discouraged me from coming, so I stayed back.
Okay.
So hope you guys had gifts.
Yeah. I really like a lot, and also it has like rock band or something like that. They sing. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. And also Tihan. She really enjoyed a lot. She dance and sing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He's a
I
dancer.
I record it. I will send it.
Send it to the group so that we'll see how
Yeah.
how good she dances.
Yeah, I will send it. There's a Tihan dancing and singing.
Wow, wow, wow. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
you miss out. You should come next time. No miss
Next time.
anymore.
No.
Mm.
You see, on our field trip, we'll dance. We'll dance together in our field trip. Yeah. Here on Tuesday, we'll have field trip on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I will dance. I will sing. I will rock. I'm a hip hop guy. I will change the field.
Okay, we
Yeah,
are recording.
we can see a lot of energy from him. Very active and very fresh.
Well, it's team money in here, and the energy is so fresh.
My husband last night he told me like, "Oh my God, you go to dance with the kid." He said outside.
Yeah, what?
He was in the school like 20 years ago or something like.
Yeah. Like when I graduated from school and I visited my friend, I saw the way they were partying, drinking, laughing, and he was older than them. I say, man, come on, why will you be playing with this kid? Is it because you're seeing the same level with them?
Yeah.
You say, guy, what will I do? They are my mates, they are my classmates, so I have to play with them. I say, guy, you have to play with caution. It's not everybody you play with. You're an elderly one, so you have to give them some levels. He said, guy, I can't do that. I can't do that. It's assumed we are in the same level. Classmates is assumed to be of the same age bracket. So no discrepancy, no discrimination. You have to bring everyone together, play along, so that you learn new different things and different characters. I said, okay, man, that's good for you. But for me, can't do that. Say that's individual differences.
Yeah, I think it's a good, right?
So this is hen.
Yes.
They are your school people. You have to dance with them, whether young or old. Your husband needs to understand that you are in the campus. In the campus, there is social life.
Yeah, it's like next time you pull him and dance together.
Only Elias here is the businesswoman. Shake hand.
Yeah, because I'm very happy to see you guys. It's hard to see you guys because we are mostly
happy
from
to
home.
have you. We are happy to have you. We are happy to have you. You're always welcome.
Dorcas is coming. Welcome, Dorcas. Ken. Mintet Ken.
Arikoya, Kin, Fatai.
Okay, we need to turn on the video, get ready for our guest coming. Shina. Orikoya Shina. Lucky. How are you, Lucky?
I'm good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
Elias. Mana. Your chili pepper is so hot. Yo, bro, you look good this morning. I was. You look so handsome. Look at your hair. Your hair is shiny. Bro, look cute. Come on, you can do that again, bro. Bro, how was your night? We're good. We're good. You enjoyed yourself last night. The party was fun, man. I saw pictures
Yeah,
flying
I saw
everywhere.
Lucky.
Only Samuel missed
He's
the party.
a good man. He's a good man. Lucky is a good man. He's always there, right on time.
Three more minutes, our teacher coming.
Actually, I'm still here, fixing a little bit a technical issue.
Okay, boss. We believe you. We know you are here with us.
Hey, the speaker is ready. The technical is okay, so he will join in 3 minutes. But I still see the class is a little bit like less than usual. Is it because of the Christmas party that you guys attend yesterday or something?
Bro, they had fun last night. Some of them are still sleeping.
I told him like our class is about 16, 17. Why just, minus me, minus some AI? It's just like 10 people in the room. Cannot be, yeah?
Yeah.
So how come? Call your friends, please.
Some of them are still on their way. They're coming. They will join soon.
Really?
We've contacted them. We've made
Because
some necessary
the class
calls.
supposed to be started at 8:30. So how is they on their way means?
Well, maybe they had a stressful night, something like that, or something came up. And some of them, not all of us are in Vietnam. Some of them are behind GMT, behind time. So
Okay.
they will join. Like someone like Ola Jolo is
Yeah, remember.
coming from Nigeria. Yeah. And this is 2 a.m. in Nigerian time. And some others, they will join soon. Let's give them time.
Yeah. Okay. So let me brief you guys a little bit. This guest speakers is more suitable for you guys. Tỉnh company is a little bit like way over your league. Why do I say way over your league? It means that Tỉnh company is a little bit big and invest in, like your company, I think have to reach about 20 million US dollar or above, like 30 something, then it will be private equity. But Henry Phạm, his name is Huy in Vietnamese. So he works across the venture capital, multiple venture capital, and then he will you know, like evaluate startup and ask angel investor or venture capital. It's more into, you know, like the idea stage. For example, you have the idea, you run successfully for 6 months or a year, and then it's enough for him to consider you guys to be invested. So the thing is that I think last time talking with Tỉnh is a little bit like big. Why not give you guys a more investor that invests into ideas rather than, you know, like the market. Of course, all of the things Tỉnh said is still important, but what Henry is talking to you guys would be more at the very first stage. For example, you see that if you have a wonderful idea, even rich people see this opportunity, and he just give you $100,000 to prove that the idea is worth pursuing. Yeah, so the background Henry is like that. Furthermore, he will share with you guys more, and then we will have some questions. But I think you should focus on the question not of investing, but more or less like, you know, entrepreneur characteristic, how to turn idea from 0 to 1, etc. That would be helpful for you guys. I think. Otherwise, you know, like just feel free to discuss with him. All right. And then we will move forward with our new venture, so that I can share with you guys by using your example how to construct a new venture. Okay, so it's time we can turn on the video. Don't worry, he's not judging you guys. He just wanna see the participation. Okay. So Mr. Henry, who is already joined the Zoom class. So I invite you guys to turn on the camera, and then we can start dialogue with him. So hello, Henry. Thank you for spending your time with SBS program, Mini MBA program 1. So this program is very global. We have global friends, and we have some Vietnamese friends joining the class. Yeah, hi, Ola Cholo. So the Vietnamese friends, Hân, she already have her business. So she is a little bit advanced for the class. Other student is very bright and hardworking, and they are from all over the class. So a little bit of technical, but they are for sure serious. So I want to introduce Lucky and others member as well. So if you guys can turn on the camera, Tom and Danny, and Dorcas, Mintet as well. So anh Huy, Henry, the purpose of today guest speaking section, and the school will send you our appreciation of token later on, is that we want the student, because they study mini MBA, so we want to understand, we want them to understand better how's the Vietnamese entrepreneurship landscape would be. Like, you know, like venture capital, and also, you know, like the new ideas got invested, and you can share your observation in some of the vertical like agriculture, etc., so that they know how they can make another $1 billion in Vietnam. Okay, so over to you.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. My name is Huy again. Thanks, Edward, for the invitations. I'm pretty sure you come from different countries, right? So today I'm just speaking about the Vietnamese entrepreneurship landscape. During my experience in the startup ecosystem, as well as involving in different business settings like corporate innovations, startup management and investment management, I have some observation as following. The first one is that the strength of the Vietnamese entrepreneurship ecosystem is that the rapid economic growth. We have seen consistent GDP growth, and it's becoming a manufacturing hub, which is which can foster the entrepreneurial spirit. The second point is that we have the youthful population. 60% of our population is from 25 to 35. Which is a really rich, like added youth population for growing your business in Vietnam. And for the last 5 to 10 years, we have a lot of support from the government policies, like a lot of initiatives from the government, like Vietnam Innovation Center, created to support entrepreneurs. And also we have just set up like a Vietnam Venture Capital Network to increase the attention of global capital into Vietnam and to invest into startups. That's a really strong support from our government. And most of you will know Vietnam by the cost-effective operations. We we're not proud of the term low cost, but we say the cost-effective. Our living standard is not like comfortable. Our labor cost is not that high in like other countries like Thailand, Indonesia, and Singapore and Philippines. And we strongly focus in tech. That's you can see that in our education system, we have a lot of technology universities, and even for business universities and other majors, we also establish like a track-driven faculty within our university systems. So that's our entrepreneurship system landscape strength. So for this part, do you have any questions, or I can go to the challenges? Shall I go to the challenges? Right. Okay.
Okay, guys. Give a little bit of a signal to our guest speaker, like you will work in the class. If you think it's okay, just like signal to him like this. I know that you guys introvert, but to the point that speaking nothing is very introvert to me. I'm also introvert, by the way.
Right.
Okay.
If you have questions, just feel free to raise hand. There's a react.
We only have 45 minutes with Mr. Henry. He's very busy, but he saved time for Canadian Business School. So don't overlook this opportunity.
Right. So moving on to the challenges of the entrepreneurial landscape, we have certain challenges. The first is that limited access to capital. You probably see that most of our Vietnamese startup, they register in Singapore to attract global capital into their headquarters in Singapore. That's one of our limits. It's not prevent startup to receive capital from foreign countries, but it's there's a set of complexities for startup to receive funding from global fund. So that's why most of our companies, they register in different countries like Thailand, Singapore. So that is the first challenge. The second challenge, I also mentioned already, the regulatory complexities. We have different bureaucratic hurdles and unclear regulatory frameworks. And the infrastructure gaps. You probably see that in some other countries like Singapore, Indonesia, they have like different type of startup that focus on logistics and so on, because they have the like a really developed logistic system. But it's not like that in Vietnam. We still have to do a lot with our logistic system and also financial system in Vietnam. That's the third challenge we are facing. Yeah, just my 2 cents on the entrepreneurship landscape. Feel free to raise your hand for any follow-up Q&A. Right.
So I think that Hen, you have a questions, but before that, I would like to ask Henry a very important questions. Is that how do you think in Vietnam the opportunity for foreign founder startup would be? Is there any difficulty for them? Have you seen a lot of, startup with foreign expat construct in Vietnam to be blossom, or they have to pair with a local one for this? Because, the student is on expat.
I think the first advantage for foreign founders to set up the companies in Vietnam is that they have the local team. They have the cost-effective operation models that can sustain in the long run. A long runway is really important for any startup, right? When you have the cost-effective operation, you can sustain your companies longer, and along the way you fine-tune your products. That's the first one. The second one is that we have a lot of our Vietnamese startup ecosystem is really supportive. We usually say when you know someone in the ecosystem, you know everyone in the ecosystem, right? We really welcome knowledge and experience from foreign founders. That's the second thing. The challenge for foreign founders might be you have to talk with a lot of local founders to understand Vietnamese business settings, how to connect with people in different type of network, how to raise capital, not just from venture capital, but also some institutions, financial organization in Vietnam. That's the challenge.
Okay, Han and Samuel, now your turns.
Okay, Mr. Henry.
Half an hour. Yeah.
Mr. Henry, thank you for sharing, and thank you for your time. I have a question, but though at some point you were able to answer the question, but I will still ask, how do your company intend to face these challenges? You made mention of two challenges: limited access to capital and the complexity of the bureaucratic nations, like people that you intend to partner with. So how do your company intend to solve these challenges? Then secondly, after having branches cutting across Asia countries, how do you intend to source out finance for this ecosystem for your company?
Right. My listening skill is not so good. So Edward, can you support me on clarifying these questions?
Yeah. Okay. So Samuel, is that you asked about the critical, the importance of like how to express and so understand your question, but to form it into a very short sentence is a little bit like tough because you also ask complex sentence. Okay, just ask. Why don't we do this? One bullet to another bullet. So one bullet first, and then Han ask is fair for her, and then come back to you another bullet. Okay?
Okay. The question is, how do your company intend to face these challenges outside having branches cutting across Asia countries?
Still not clear. Okay, why don't you do this? Why don't you just tell him to explain to you facing the challenge with a case study, that example, that better. Can you try? Ask again.
Okay. He said they have challenges. They have limited access to capital.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he once said that they can't go meeting companies to borrow them money to source or sustain their businesses.
Yes.
You mentioned that. So I am asking, how do their company intend to solve these financial issues?
Okay, so next time you may just ask this: how can you give me an example of the company that can solve access to limited capital better? It's very easy for them for the guest speaker to capture that. And then if you refer to another challenge, you ask another example. It's better, And then it's also give the speakers the way to focus on the question. Otherwise, they will focus everything on at once. Okay, so, and Henry, we would like to hear an example how the startup solve the challenge of accessing capital.
Right. So speaking of capital, especially venture capitals, we have two types of venture capital: the local one and international one. For the local ones, as I said, we have limited access, but it's not like a huge challenge. One of the common ways, I think, startup founders, especially when they have foreign founders, when they enter Vietnam, they enter the accelerator programs. We have different types of accelerators and incubators programs where we recruit foreign founders to work on an acceleration program. We work with the foreign founders on the business ideas, on forming the team in Vietnam. And we also jump in with a little early capitals, like 50,000 or 100,000 for you to build your team, to make your ideas become an MVP and a product market fit. And then you can raise another round of capitals via the accelerators network. So that's how foreign founders usually solve the challenge in Vietnam.
Okay, and then you can add on another challenge so that it's easier for your friends as well. Yeah, and okay, so I invite him for that. So the first thing you solve the challenge by limited capital access is that through the network of the VC or the angel investor. So network is very important for them. So if you want to leverage on the network, they have to trust you. And then we will come back to the question of course later on.
And I want to add some one point is that it's not just about applying for the accelerator program. There's different type of entrepreneur in residence or fellowship program with the universities where you can participate as a fellow, or for you as an MBA candidate, you can apply for an internship position in like a startup companies to learn more about the operations, their business model and how to run capitals. That's how you can enter Vietnam smoothly and set up your operations seamlessly.
Okay, so Hen, your turn. You would like to ask some question, right?
Hello, good morning, Anh Huy. Thank you for coming. Because of 90% of our class is a foreigner. So my question is something for foreigner too. As the teacher, Mr. Vũ already asked about the how to start up for foreigner. And that's also similar with us, like we are Vietnamese, we start up. And last time we have the problem to, not really problem, but the government, like my startup is for the farm. So we have an investor is a Korean. He wanna invest to us. Then we have, like, you know, the document system, they say the foreigner cannot invest to the farm like us. We have to change our company from the farm to become like a trading company or something like that. So Mr. Huy, do you know anything about that? Like, you know, even we meet up with our investor, but still the law, something they want to control, government kind of like control for the farmer. They only want the Vietnamese investor for the startup,
right,
you know, from farm.
Right. So as far as I understand, farmers in Vietnam, they usually work in an organization named Hợp tác xã. Like investing in farming and agriculture in Vietnam is quite a complex topic to discuss. And but for your case, I think if the Korean investors would like to invest, of course they cannot invest in farm because of the complexity, but they can invest in your mother companies. You can set up like an upper companies.
Yes. That's what we try, and so we have to set up another trading company, the top of, like I do the hot sauce here, spicy hot sauce here, and then what we do is like a fan food. Fan food is something like we sell everything. We just buy. We buy from the hot sauce, we buy from the beef company, we buy everything, just become the trading. So that's the only way we can do, right?
Right. That's you're doing it right. You have that trading company like doing all of the commercial works, and they own 100% of that farm companies. Because as far as I know, Koreans, even foreign investors own properties in Vietnam. They cannot own 100% of properties. They can own a certain percent. So that's why there's a limit in your case.
Actually, we sell for them only 5%, only 5%, but still, I don't know, it's very hard for us. He only owns 5%. But that's a good idea. So we make the model company on the top here. So the money come here for trading company and then go down to the farm.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Huy.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone have a question for Anh Henry? Okay, so
I sent a question in the chat box.
Okay, so I would like to save the chance for other students as well. So let me ask them once again before we continue with you, Samuel. Thank you for very passionate about this class. Dorcas, please let lady come first. Okay, Dorcas.
Thank you. Before coming to Vietnam a year ago, I was a retail entrepreneur in my country, Nigeria. And I would usually import smartwatches and sell them online on different platforms. But currently I'm in Vietnam, and I had to switch. And my question is this: as a retail entrepreneur, how can you start up here in Vietnam, and how can you get investors? Do investors have passion for retail entrepreneurship?
Yeah, I get your question. I think it depends on your business model. If you just doing like simple retails by importing smartwatch and deliver to other buyers, it's not a scalable model according to the investors. I think investors, not just in Vietnam but also in the Southeast Asia region, they look for a scalable model. Scalable, that means you can spend just a limited amount of resources, but the gain and the rewards is really huge. Like I cannot say the numbers. There's no fixed numbers, but what I mean is that the scale.
Okay, so currently the plan isn't to continue with smartwatches because right now I did a little survey of Vietnam, and I actually noticed that the hair business, it's a kind of good business here. And back at home, it's Nigerian ladies love to wear wigs because that's one of the way we preserve our hair. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So for example, I'm putting on a wig. This is not my natural hair. So one of the ways we preserve our own hair, because our hair is not like this, is putting on wigs. And we have a very big market back at home. And I have friends in the UK and friends in, I have friends in the UK who also have a very big community where they sell hairs. especially to people who have lost their hair or people that have alopecia and the rest of them. So the new model I have right now is acquiring premium wigs and raw hair from Vietnam and distributing through other platforms like Amazon and individual distributors in the UK. But the thing right now is capital, right? So that's why I'm asking this question. Since Vietnam is a hub where you can get hair, premium hair, and this particular product is not heavy, because one of the things about retail entrepreneurs, we don't look for things that will weigh too much because we have to ship. We have to move them from one place to another. Yeah. So when it comes to weight, hair products are very light, and we can push a very big quantity from one place to another without having to spend too much. Then we look at the tax difference from one country to another. Then, but all these they're all factored in the cost of the product. But the thing is, how do I get someone passionate to sponsor? That's the thing.
Right. So from my understanding, your business model is importing wig and hair from Vietnam.
Yeah.
And to Nigeria market, right? And then you're struggling with raising capital for your initial,
Yes.
right? I think another way you can do it is that you can another way you can switch this capital challenge, is that you can think about a different model where you can raise capital from Nigeria first. You can like a subscription model. People can have their hair reserved and taken care every 1 or 2 months, as long as they repay, and then you have like a brief capital to go to the factory in Vietnam and make an order. Like I have this like a million orders a week and hairs. Can you make it? Can you lower the production price, and then you can go back to the Nigeria market and then sell it.
But aside this, can't we, like, isn't there a platform that can actually look at the business plan and consider it for not too much of an investment, probably 100K?
Yeah, I think I'll follow up with this via Edward later to have like a one-on-one talk with you on your business models. I think yeah, there's a demand and supply, right? There's just like someone to put in the initial capital, right? And I'll have a conversation with you after this.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Edward.
I think Samuel can continue your question.
Okay, so we have 10 minutes left. So Samuel question, and then after that, I will conclude the session with Mr. Henry. He needs to get back to his family on the weekend, so cannot keep him longer. Okay.
Okay, actually, I was asking if his company are open for partnership and opportunities for employable individuals. Just as Ms. Dorcas pointed out earlier, looking out for sponsorship for her business model, which is shipping of wigs and natural hair to different countries, Nigeria and UK precisely. So is your company open for partnership?
And what can you support me on this?
So simply like Samuel, you said that you want to partner with Mr. Henry company, is it? Samuel? Samuel?
Yes,
Oh.
yes. I said, is their company open for partnership?
Their company means whose company? You have to make it clear for
Mr. Henry's company, are they open for partnership?
Okay.
And opportunities for employable individuals as well?
Okay, so first of all, and Henry, your company is that looking for a partner for logistic, right?
Logistic?
Logistic, right, Samuel? Is that logistic?
No, no.
What kind of business?
Like opportunity, like working with them, working with the company.
So
employee.
So more like hiring staff.
Yes.
So I think that question later on is out of the scope of the lectures today. So yes, so the career opportunity, if I have, the school will inform to you. But for the guest speaker, right, we ask the right topic on what they provide. For example, the critical question I haven't seen you guys ask is that how can we build a long-term relationship with the venture capital or the investor that reject us from the beginning? So for example,
teacher. Hello,
yes,
teacher.
yes.
I would like to rephrase what Samuel asked.
Okay.
If you look at his question, indirectly he's saying, if Mr. Henry is a startup entrepreneur, won't he have an assistant? Won't he have an assistant? And that assistant could be in the position of paid employment. That is the question he's asking. For instance, dockers can be importing hairs from Vietnam to other places. Won't dockers have an assistant on ground who is going to be helping her? Instead of a freelance, she will be paying that person. Because dockers cannot be in Vietnam, in Nigeria, and in UK at the same time. But somebody has to be in between. So that's the question someone is asking. So if Mr. Henry has that offer position as part of the entrepreneurial package.
Okay, so that's questions. We can talk, and I can explain to you guys in the section of operating models and personnel. So for Henry, it's more or less like the way we expect from him is the knowledge and the wisdom of, you know, like getting investments and also the landscape of Vietnam, so that you guys having different pictures. So back to the final questions, and Henry, the most important thing is that those young entrepreneurs, they already have their business, but what if they go to an investor in Vietnam and they got rejected? Like, I don't want to invest in your business at this moment. So how can we keep in touch and build relationship with that investor? Should we send them updates on our ventures so that later on they can invest in us again? Or how should we keep in touch with them and keep them interested in our venture?
Thank you for questions. I think the first thing to do when you approach an investor is that you make sure you do really careful research about that investors. The verticals they're investing, the performance they are expecting from a startup, and the ticket size they are willing to put into that startups. That will reduce the possibility of the investor saying no to your startups. But if that's the case, you thank you the investors, you keep them in touch by sending not monthly updates or quarterly updates. This is really disturbing the investors. Just send them like a bi-yearly or annual update on that. And also another smart way to keep in touch with them is that go to the event that's have that investors. They can be the speakers, they can be like a advisor of other startups. That's another good thing to do. Another thing is not directly, but you can think about the partnership with their portfolio companies. Because when you bring values to the investor ecosystem, you get more, you capture more attention from the investors, and you create like more possibility of getting investment from them. That's my 2 cents.
Okay, thank you, Henry, a lot. Before ending, there's just a small questions. So, do you notice that the investor in Vietnam, or you work with other Japanese, Thailand, Korean, Singapore, whose investor like which country are they more open to ideas like agriculture products, because that is very commodity. And then it's very, like not tech high trend, like trading ideas such as the business of broadcast doing, like which investor, which country is more, like into that kind of business model rather than, like LLM, AI, technology.
Right. I guess from my observation, Korean investors or Japanese investors, they tend to look into more agriculture products and agricultural solutions.
Okay, so Hen, next trip you should go to Japan for tourists and also raising money. Okay, Korea as well, bringing some kimchi back for us. Okay.
Yeah, I think the first reason is that the Korean and Japan, they have like severe weathers. They have limited land resources, so they cannot invest directly into agricultures. And secondly, they already have like a really big investment in Vietnam, Korea, and Japan via FDI. And yeah, that's things.
Okay, so thank you very much, and Henry. We wish to see you again in another class, another courses. The students will go through a very real. Oh, sorry, who else? Okay, Han.
Very sorry. I know, like Henry, he going to leave, but this is very important question, because he say like we don't keep in touch direct to the investor. We have talked with the investor. Some of them very interesting, and the thing is, after they ask us the report for them, and then they just keep there. They don't come back to us. Of course, we don't friendly to pushing and ask what happened. They don't say no, and then they just say, let's see. But like what Henry say, very good, that we go to the event, whatever they are speaker or something like that, or we will support for their ecosystem or something. But how we find out, like they're going to have the event and we will follow up that, or how we get it from the networking or something?
I think I will mention one point that the Vietnamese sort of, someone, everyone. You can ask for the support. Support from the from their thinking, on the website, there's a lot of like event list, and you can get where you want to reach out. That's one thing. Yeah, and another thing is that trying to not stalking, but follow the investors, because once they have their speaking events or they attend an event, they will share on their fan page or their LinkedIn. I think not fan page is not really an effective way to follow up with investors rather than LinkedIn. It's more professional, and you can follow other investors in your investors network as well.
Thank you, Henry.
All right, we should release Henry back to his family. We cannot kidnap him anymore. So class, please turn on your camera, and thank you, Mr. Henry, for that. Last time I got complaint from Tĩnh. He said that the class is very, like turn off the camera and he don't know who is who. So we need to do this better, introvert people. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Anh Huy. Have a nice day. Yes, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, back to the class. Okay. So the question that Samuel and Lucky interpret for me is very important. Yes. This belongs to organizational design, which you guys gonna learn in next week. How you can design an organization to work with your ambition. The assistant or not, it's just a part of the design. You have to learn the bigger concept. How can your organization, the people, the process, and the technology can help you to run your business ambition? So for example, if Dorcas, you have not just, you know, like 2 countries, but multiple global, then you have to design the people, the process, the technology to do that. Or if you have 2, 3, 4 business, you have to design yourself as well as also the organization to run those business. So it's not a one answer fit all kind of thing. It's more or less a science. So look at Elon Musk. How many companies that he have? Anyone? Guess entrepreneur, you know, don't do silent treatment. Entrepreneur need to be very hustle. How many?
Okay, no. But
Samuel, are you guessing? Or Dorcas, are you guessing?
Oh, I think like 7.
He has more than 11 companies.
Whoa, that's a
11
lot.
company, including the thing he buy, he run, he buy not run, he just invest, and he now advisory for Trump. You see? And he's the head of American Effectiveness Department. I have never heard about that department before, but that job or that department is to make American more efficient. So the thing is that how can he do that? How can he set up 11 company and he set up his, you know, like he himself and the assistant to run 11 company and also serving.
And he's still open for businesses.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you.
I said, and he's still open for businesses.
Still open, what does it mean?
Like he's still available to do more business, to do more work.
I think he is. He also said that each year he will do another thing. So maybe this year, 2025, he do more thing. I don't know. Maybe, you know, like Elon Musk is like one of the genius of the mankind, just like Steve Jobs. You see, Steve Jobs have Pixar, he have Next, he have Apple, and then he kill other division just to run Apple. But within Apple, you have apps, you have computer, you have phone, you have iPad, you have you know, mouse, keyboard, everything. So how can one run all of that? So this is the science of operation system. Without operation system, you can do nothing for scale up. You see McDonald's, if you keep frying the fry and frying the chicken, how can McDonald's scale up? How can Starbucks scale up? So we will learn about that later on. But now, first thing first, who want to present the new idea venture for your friends? And this time, all of you become the investor. I want you to bring every single knowledge that you learn from Tĩnh and Henry to dissecting the venture that your friend is building for investment purpose. Let's say each of you hold $100,000 US. Do you want to invest for your friends all of $100,000 US, or you just want to invest a fraction of that? Clear? Now, the most advanced student of the class gonna be doing the demo for you guys, and I will be doing the demo for the investor guy. Of course, I just doing one part of that. You guys gonna do the rest, okay? So I see Daniel is very interested in being an investor. But to be investor, first of all, you need to run the startup. Don't be investor if you don't run the startup before. You will kill the startup, okay? So please give the safer hand. And then who next? I want to see who next, Samuel or Lucky? Who's gonna present the venture next? Samuel, it's not working if you just turn off the camera. I still can see your name. Or Danny?
So I have some venture.
Okay, so Hen first, and then Elias, and then who else? Man, need to stand up, bro. Where are you guys? I'm not being, you know, sexist, but I want to encourage men to do more. So can I ask like Hanson to do the third presentation on Minted? Okay, you guys left me. Okay, I'm count on you, Lucky. So you go third for the venture, okay? Okay, Lucky? No? Come on, guys, you have to prepare. Otherwise, this class, I cannot give you a passer because the
I've been
school...
preparing since now. Let somebody else do that. I've been
Can
preparing.
you ask your...
I've been preparing. I've been sending slides. Tien, we have been doing that. Let others people do too. So
Okay.
let it is a ground thing. So let others perform while we watch.
Orekoya and Tom.
Excuse me, Mr. Lucky.
Otohi, you guys want to do the third one? Tom. Okay. Okay. So Tom is the third one then? Or Danny? Okay. So we just start first. Okay, Hun, you go first. To
Let us share my, yeah,
To increase you guys' effectiveness, I think that we should learn a very critical, you said, asking the right questions. So right now I give you guys into 2 breakout room and please learn from this expert. Okay. So this is the video. You guys can watch together or you guys can watch individually. I don't control on that. Get into the room by your group, watch the video, discuss how you can ask the right question for your friend's venture. Don't ask like, hey, I don't think that you enough capability to do this venture. So what do? It's very dangerous. It's very, you know, like disappointing for your friends. Okay. Done. Okay, get into the group by group, watching this, learn the skill, come back and hear her presentation, okay? Give you guys 15 minutes only. Okay, get into the room, guys. Group 1 into group 1, group 2 into group 2.
I'm sorry, Mr. Edwards. I'm in group 2 and the breakout room is taking group 1.
Okay. I move you to group 2, Hola, Cholo.
Sir, I'm also a group 2, sir.
Okay, Minted, why don't you become the third person presenting the venture?
Didn't do the slide perfectly, so
Hey,
I
buy
don't want.
time, because you already spend money, spend time learning. Don't neglect this, okay?
Okay, sir.
Good morning, everybody. I'm delighted to share a gift with you all today. Today, I'm going to share the magic of the art of asking the right questions. So let me start and set the scene for you. I'm from the most beautiful part of the world, Ballyhaig in County Kerry in Ireland. I go there to reflect, or if I've something important to decide. The sound of the waves in the backdrop, as well as my grandfather's fabulous saying in my mind. I think of his saying, which is, you need 3 bones to enjoy the journey of life. You need a wishbone to dream the dream. You need a backbone to work hard and make it happen. And you need a funny bone to enjoy the lighter side of life. I adore that saying. It helps me to reflect and refocus and brings me back to think about what's most important. So as you listen to me for the next few minutes, I invite you to quieten your mind of all other thoughts and to think deeply. Are you dreaming your dream? Are you working hard to make your dream a reality? Or are you just being busy being busy? And are you enjoying the lighter side of life and having fun and enjoying your one and only life? They're great questions, aren't they?
And we're back in third quarter planning. Adams is quarterbacking this project, and she's looking pretty tired, Jill.
She's stuck, Bill, and that deadline is looming.
They're questions that deserve time for us to press pause and think deeply and listen to those answers, because the answers could change your life. Because time and tide wait for no one. Time is our most valuable resource in the busy lives we live. But we're all time poor. If it's important enough, we make time for it. If it's not, we make an excuse. So when you think about how do you spend your time, I invite you to reflect and think, are you happy? Having lived through a pandemic, what will you do differently? And what's stopping you? These aren't easy questions, but it's really important that we ask ourselves these questions now, because the answers will present an opportunity to change our future. It's great to ask questions of our past to take learnings, but it's even more important to ask questions of our future so that we get into the driving seat of the destiny of the next chapter of our lives. Time and tide wait for no one. What an exciting opportunity for us all to really reflect and make our time really, really important. In terms of the past tense, we don't want to look back and think when it's too late, what would I have done differently? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I take that opportunity? Because then it's too late. It's not easy though, asking ourselves these really deep, meaningful, game-changing questions. So be kind when you ask yourself, and be kinder when you hear those answers. Because remember W.B. Yeats's fabulous saying, which is tread softly because you tread on my dreams. Children have the power of curiosity as a natural wonder within them. I have 2 nieces and nephew who I absolutely adore. And they ask questions without any thought. They really challenge me when they ask those questions. They ask things like, why is the sky blue? How are stars formed? Why are you so old? And why don't you get another dog? These to them are simple questions that need to be asked and deserve an answer. But to me, the question of why don't I get another dog pulls every heartstring and emotional chord within me. But as I say to them, they're just simple questions they're curious to hear the answer to. It's really important that we feed our minds with the best of positivity, the best of knowledge, and are really open to learning. It's also really important that when we're talking to ourselves, we're really kind and positive because we are listening. I grew up in a house where my mom said, Caroline, you can be the president. What a powerful self-belief to be instilled in you from being a child. And my mom today still instills that self-belief in us, which is an amazing gift to give to anybody. That power of listening and giving people that opportunity to believe. When we think about our best philosophers, best entrepreneurs, best innovators, they all share the gift of the art of asking amazing questions. They don't accept the here and now as acceptable. They're constantly thinking about what could be better, how can they improve things, and why is that problem not yet solved? As we think about what's stopping us, we often think of things like blue sky thinking and brainstorming, but all these things are simply thinking with no boundaries, asking the question and being open to the potential of what the magic those answers could lead to, without thinking about the what ifs and the what buts and why nots along the way. That ability to improve both ourselves and everything around us is a magical gift. And by asking magical questions, it unlocks that potential for us. And remember, Roald Dahl said, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So today, maybe let's think about how we might believe in a bit more magic. Magic in terms of what we might be able to achieve ourselves, and also magic in the world around us. When we think about the right questions, Albert Einstein says, any fool can ask questions, but it takes a genius to ask the right questions. We all have the gift of being able to ask the right questions. Today, I hope to unlock the magic that's going to give us all. As we think about the best questions, for me, the best questions are open questions. Who, what, how, but not always. When I was 16, I came home with my Leaving Cert results. I was really proud of myself, thought I did really well. My dad was throwing turf into the shed when I came home, and I expected him to say, Caroline, well done, I'm so proud of you. But instead, he asked me, and Caris, are you happy? That question stopped me in my tracks then, and it stops me in my tracks now. He knew that I didn't know what I wanted to do with those results, so they were never going to make me happy. But he asked the right question in the right context at the right time. And he was silent and wanted to hear my answer. That question made me reflect and decide I had a bigger question to answer. And it was an amazing gift to give. The art of asking the right question combined with the art of listening. Magical questions asked in the right question, in the right context, in the right time, can unstick people, untangle their thoughts, give them empathy, give them self-belief. They can unlock somebody and they can bring somebody further to the next step. Powerful, aren't they? Without the art of actively listening, questions don't come to life and we don't maximize their potential. So we really need to master the art of listening as well as the art of asking great questions. And the hard thing about the art of listening is in our busy lives with WhatsApp, social media, and all that busyness, listening requires us to give time and silence to be fully and absolutely present. I think it's really interesting that when you spell listen and you spell silent, they're made up of the same letters. But we're not great at being silent. And if we want great conversations and the art of really listening, we need to really master and get comfortable with being silent. The whole art of conversation is something that we think about to bring clear understanding to our journey. The more we listen, the more we give space to the thought and information that's coming our way, the clearer our understanding is going to become. I'm a mediator, and the power of giving people the opportunity to be truly heard is powerful. We make space and time in mediation to unlock that person's need to be listened to and give them the space to be truly heard. Often people would say things like, Caroline, that's the first time I really feel I've been listened to. Or, Caroline, that's the first time I really feel I've been heard. It's a powerful gift to give somebody, isn't it? Just that ability to make them feel that they've been really heard. It's important also we don't presume and instead we ask. Oftentimes we sketch information, scant information, and make up what we think is what the story is. And instead of falling into that presumption pitfall, it's so much easier to just ask and listen to what is being heard. Us humans are fairly complex, and trying to guess what somebody else is thinking is really difficult, and we often get it wrong as a result. I always say psychic communication doesn't work, which means we're psychically trying to think what that other person is trying to tell us. Instead, think about how we could just simply ask the question and listen to the answer. Much simpler, isn't it? But we don't do it as often as maybe we should. I also believe that there's junctures in our lives that we should press pause and ask ourselves really important questions. One of those junctures in my life was when I got those precious Leaving Cert results. And instead of thinking, what would I do with the results? I should have thought about, what am I good at? What are my natural traits and natural skills? And as a result of which, I would never work a day in my life because I'd be doing a job that I would naturally love and naturally be good at. But sometimes life is so busy, we're on that roller coaster of life, and we forget to press pause and ask those great questions. We all want a positive culture. That feeling that's in the room or in our families, in our work environments when we're not there. It's intangible, but we want it to be as positive as it can be. One easy way to make all of that environment better is just to simply ask, what are we doing well? What do we need to start doing? And what do we need to stop doing? The answer is generally in the room. All we need to do is present great questions and listen to the answers. That's going to bring us to a place of shared understanding. And everybody is going to have that buy-in to bring us to the next stage, which is really exciting as we move there with shared understanding. Great questions also facilitate the most amazing conversations. Lots of you will have heard of emotional intelligence, but for me, emotional intelligence is simply giving empathy, time, and space for somebody to be really listened to and really heard. It's a gift we all have the ability to give, but think about the last time you asked somebody, how are you? And think about, did you really actually listen and make space for that answer? Or were Are you so busy onto the next thing that you didn't really give that person the time they deserved to be truly listened to and truly heard? I invite you all from today to use "How are you?" in a much more powerful, meaningful way. Ask people and wait and really want to hear the answer. The gift you will give that person and what you will receive will be bountiful. In the world of WhatsApp, instant messaging, social media, we've very little space for the art of verbal communication, the art of true conversation. And for me, there's nothing more powerful than two people having a real engaged conversation. So I would invite you all to think about how we can reignite the power of true conversation. And in doing so, always start with asking instead of telling. And even when you tell, end with asking. Because asking brings you to learn new things that you never knew you knew. And it's also showing the empathy and interest you have in that really being part of that conversation. I believe in the world that we live in now, instead of learning to multitask, I think we need to learn to singularly task. We need to get good at actively asking great questions and actively making time and space to deeply listen. I hope today you've seen the magic of the art of asking great questions. I hope you'll think about my dad's powerful question, are you happy? It's been a game changer for me every time I ask it. I also hope that you'll remember my grandfather's great saying, that you need 3 bones to enjoy the journey of life. You need a wishbone to dream your dream. You need a backbone to work hard and make it happen. And you need a funny bone to enjoy the lighter side of life. So I invite you all to reflect and think, are you dreaming your dream? Are you working hard to make your dream a reality? Rather than just being busy. And are you enjoying the journey of your one and only life? Because time and tide waits for no one. So today, as you hear those great questions, I, like my grandfather, believe you need to have those 3 bones in equal measure to enjoy the journey of life. I also believe that reigniting the art of asking great questions, making space and time to listen, and making space and time to get back to the art of true conversation will be a game changer in your life. Thank you for listening.
Hello, sir. We are here. We are back.
Okay. Okay. I think you guys already learned a little bit of the art of asking the right questions. So now be kind to your friends, be honest to yourself, and asking very critical questions instead of like anything that you think it's wonderful. Okay. So it's fine. So Hen, you start first, and then Elias. So I think that we type the question for Hen in case she can answer later on. Okay, please go ahead.
You see my sharing, my screen sharing?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, thank you guys. This is my second baby. Actually, I steal from my husband again. So when we start Love and Spy, we spend a lot of money for advertising. So this company is have for the startup, have a very good price, the cheapest, can say like that, for the startup advertising. So we will do icon is Scallop Media. Scallop is the name of one kind of fish, like a shark, but in the river. So can cook a lot of food too, a lot of kind of Vietnamese food too. So it's a little bit funny name. So yeah, the Scallop Media will I will show you the 6 page for this. We move to the first page. The problem and opportunity. Problem is like a lot of brand like startup, we cannot afford for the big price for advertising and audience entertaining and engage content. So opportunity is a viral. We do the spicy challenge that is very trendy globally. In US, they have like even hot one show. All the celeb go eat the hot sauce. So we have a perfect platform to plan the entertainment with the brand promotion. Scallop Media solution. So Uniquare concept, organizing spicy food challenge game show that entertain and engage the audience. Brand internation, seamless inclusion of partner logo and product into the program. So additional is revenue stream, selling chili-based product, snack. We can sell everything like merchandise, everything on our show. Business model is a main revenue is advertising contract with the sponsor. Second revenue is sell the complementary product, brand chili product, snack, merchandise, and even YouTube channel. We also build a YouTube channel with the high viewership and engage partnership model like a sponsorship for the like every challenge we can have a sponsor and long-term collaboration for the multiple campaign. Implementation plan. So phase 1, we have first 3 months. We build prototype content and test our audience response. Establish online presence, social media, YouTube. Phase 2 is next 6 months. Launch official game show. Secure advertising deals with the partners. Phase 3 is expansion. Diversify game show, explore international collaboration and licensing opportunity. 5 competitive actually like even Shark Tank, we think a big guy for the media, creativity, exclusive and fun content that stand out in the entertainment market. Cost effectiveness. A viable advertising solution with high engaged potential. Viral potential, highly shareable challenge with attack both local and global attention. Anyway, call for action. At this last time we talked with Mr. Tỉnh, I hear that Emma, you looking for the co-founder, like 20K on the table. So this is a chain. Think about that. Maybe this is a chain for we can, you can invest to us or we learn each other. Let me know, like if this is something, you know, foreigner, like today, Henry also say the foreigner can invest to Vietnam. So think about that, can be my co-founder. Thank you. Sorry, it's a little bit noisy in my side here.
Okay, guys, question for our friends, please. Please be kind, direct to the point, and then also constructive. Sorry, Emmanuel, are you raising your hand? Please.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Cannot hear you clearly, Emmanuel. Can you adjust your position or the mic?
Can you hear me clearly now? All right, thank you. Good morning, class. Once again, thank you so much, Ian. I saw your business model, and it's only captured ways of generating revenue for the business. Was it intentional, or you just wanted something to entice your presentation? Because business models come with a variety of frameworks so that an investor would be able to understand what approaches you want to implement to achieve business success. So, but your business model, if you could check your slide, it only captured revenue generation. So I want to know if it's intentional.
Teacher, can you help me explain more a little bit what Emma mean?
Okay, so I think we should implement a principle. Asking the question in just a statement first, so that your friends can focus, and then if they cannot understand fully, they can ask. Otherwise, it will be lost.
Oh,
so Emmanuel, can you?
Okay. Let me repeat again. Your
One
business
statement
model. Can you hear me here?
Yes.
Okay, the slide where you captured your business model. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I only saw ways of generating revenues. Was that intentional?
Secondary revenue. Yes.
In order to answer this question, you should pull up the slide, and then
I pull up the slide now.
And you ask your friend for clarification.
So you want to share? I share again. So this one. Right, you're talking about the business model, Emma?
Yes.
The main revenue advertising contract with sponsor.
Yes, because it's only showing revenue generations. You know, I was thinking business model should have other frameworks to help an investor understand properly what the business is all about. You know, the structures to put in place. I want to know if highlighting only revenue generation was intentional.
because like only 7 slides for everything, I will do another just only business model for you clear more so you can invest on me.
Okay, that's fine. Better,
Okay,
thank you.
I will do for the next day about just only the business model, so we can have another meeting
No
for that.
problem. All right,
Yeah,
thank you.
very
Thank you. Yeah,
much.
that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next question, please.
I think we have no time. We run out. I think our time. We can go to the next
No.
one, teacher.
Okay, so the question, I want to train you guys properly. So I think that today we cannot cover all of the ventures. We can cover next time. But please go back, ask your friends to practice with you. You can pick any friends in the class, present to them, and hey, if you're an investor, will you invest in me? Or how much will you invest in me? What's stopping you from investing in me? What can I do to increase better the chance of investment? So any one of us can become investor. Because the reason the investor don't invest in you might just be simple as your friends. They don't see its potential. So please practice with your friends. Elias, you practice with Dorcas. I think you and Dorcas would be the good match. Then Elias, can you hear me? Yes, and then next week, Tuesday, I want you to present the presentation that you and Dorcas adjusted to be more investable. Okay.
All right, sir.
All right. Okay. Thank you, class. Which dismissed. Please help me doing the attendance check with integrity, and then on Tuesday, we will do field trip, and then in the field trip, when we have the chance to gather, Elias, you do in person the presentation.
Oh, really?
Okay.
So without slides, is it like that?
Yes, that's called elevator pitch. And I will give you guys some of the link for you guys to see the elevator pitch. Look, the journey to become an entrepreneur is that you have to learn different skills. And you don't have the luxury that every skill you learn, like with a coach, with professor, etc. You have to learn by yourself. So we call that it's a guided learning journey. And then you just articulate the skill, and then later on you will become the entrepreneur at your time. Okay, class, help me do the attendance. I chat on the WhatsApp. See you on Tuesday. The school gonna arrange everything. 2 principle. Number 1, always have 3G when you travel so that we can contact you. You can contact us, no hassle at all. Second rule, don't ever go individual, like go by yourself. You have to stick to the team. And then after the field trip, if you want to drop by anywhere, you go by yourself. So in the field trip, stick to the team, stick to the block. Okay, just 2 principles. See you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Sorry, I have a question. When are we gonna meet? At what time are we meeting at school?
I think the school gonna send you an email for that. And I also will wait for the school to give you the car, because the school will rent the car for you guys to go from the school to the place and go back. Okay. So I wait for that, and you guys gonna receive that no later than Monday. Okay. Monday end of day. Thank you, Dorcas.
Thank you.
Okay, practice with Elias, huh?
I'll do that. Yeah, we'll talk outside the class.
Okay, Dorcas. We will talk after that.
Yes. And then Elias, you also need to fill Dorcas with all of the link and question previously so that she will be up to speed of the class. I realize that my time may be a little bit hard for Dorcas. So why don't you have her first, and then I will jump into, like supporting her when she has questions. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And then I want Emmanuel. You work with Emmanuel. You work with Samuel, and then you also work with Lucky. 3 guys, smart guys, please come up with the venture of your own. Don't neglect things. You learn entrepreneurship without want to become an entrepreneur or doing a venture for yourself. It will be very wrong for me. Okay.
And I also work
I
with
enjoy working
Emmanuel.
with women. I enjoy working with females.
Sorry, I actually want you guys to increase each other competitiveness, and then you can work with them, but under the scope of becoming investor. Don't have them think of business ideas and then.
No. Yeah, doesn't have that.
Okay. See you guys.
Emmanuel already my investor.
but we need to do the reverse way so that your friends
Okay.
learn. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.
See you.